Come to seated on your mat. Maybe you'd like to sit back on your heels or have your legs crossed in front of you. Just make your seat comfortable. Maybe close your eyes and allow yourself to arrive into your space. Notice your breath. And start to deepen your breath. As you pull the air in through the nose, fill up your belly, expand the rib cage, lift all the way into the heart and the chest. And as you exhale through the nose, press up from the belly, let the ribs come back in, let the chest fall. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, start to lift and lengthen in your spine, shoulders drawing back, gaze up. And as you exhale, tilt from the tailbone, round your spine to the back of your space, draw the chin to the chest. Breathe in, grow tall, heart lifts, shoulders drop down and back. Exhale from the tailbone, round the spine back, draw chin to chest. Deep back stretch. One more inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. Inhale to a tall seat. And with your next breath in, reach the arms above you. Exhale, plant the right hand beside you, reach up and over through the left fingertips, taking several deep breaths into the left rib cage from hip to shoulder. Breathe in back through center. And as you breathe out, take the opposite side bend, left hand to the floor, right arm reaching up and across. Stay rooted in your right hip, all the way through your elongated fingertips. Breathe in back through center. Exhale, plant your hands in front of you, make your way to tabletop, wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. As you inhale, drop the belly, lengthen the heart forward. Exhale, tilt from the tail, round the spine to sky, chin to chest. Tabletop, cat-cow, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, round and curl. One more round. Then return to a neutral spine. Inhale, extend your right heel back behind you, flexing the toes in towards your body. Feel the strength all the way from glute to heel. And as you exhale, round the back, hug the knee into your chest. Inhale, lengthen the heel back behind you. Exhale, hug and squeeze in. One more round. Inhale deep. Exhale, squeeze. Breathe in, re-extend. This time, exhale to drop your right foot to the mat, peeling open into a modified side plank. Inhale your right arm to the sky. Open your hip and your heart to the ceiling. When you're ready to, with your next exhale breath, come through tabletop, weave your right arm underneath the left armpit, dropping the right shoulder and temple all the way to the mat for thread the needle. Spend several breaths in this stretch. As you're ready, press into the left palm. Inhale, re-extend your right arm to the sky. Step the right foot back into your modified side plank. Option to bend the right knee, reaching for your right foot with the right hand to open the hip and the heart even further. One more deep breath in. Exhale through neutral tabletop. Maybe you take a cat-cow stretch to reset the spine before starting the other side. Inhale your left heel back behind you. Flex the toes in. As you exhale, round the back body, squeeze knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze in. One more round. With your next inhale, stretch the heel back, step the foot to the floor, peel open into your side plank, other side. Inhale the left fingertips to the sky, gaze up, open your heart. When you're ready, you'll thread the needle, left fingertips underneath the right armpits, temple and shoulder all the way to the mat. Breathe deep. As you're ready, press into your right palm. Before you inhale to rise the left arm up, opening into your side plank one more time. Again, option to bend the left knee, reaching for the foot with the left hand, stretching hip and heart forward as you peel hand and foot back. One more deep breath in, exhale to release, coming through tabletop. Again, option to reset the spine. This time, tuck the toes and lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Spend a few breaths pedaling out the heels, bending one knee at a time, stretching into the backs of the legs. Then feel both hip bones scoop up and back, both heels drop equally towards the floor, letting the heart press forward towards the mat. Inhale, gaze forward, soft bend in the knees. Exhale, step or walk your feet to the top of your space. Breathe in, lift and lengthen your spine halfway. Breathe out, forward fold, hook thumbs to opposite elbows, and let your spine decompress in a ragdoll fold. Release chin to chest. Release your hands to the mat, and one vertebra at a time, roll slowly up to standing, shoulders rising to the ears before exhaling down and back. And then inhale again, sweep the arms above you, grow tall in your stance. Exhale, palms together through the heart as you hinge at the hips and fold back in half. Walk your left hand outside your right foot, and inhale, peel your right arm up towards the sky, gazing up to twist, straightening the right leg, bending the left. As you exhale, come through center, right hand outside the left foot. Inhale, peel the left arm skyward, keep the left leg straighter. Exhale, fold into center. Breathe in, lift and lengthen halfway, long spine. Breathe out, plant the palms, step your feet back to the top of your push-up and hug the elbows into the ribs as you lower halfway down. Come to the tops of your feet. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift your heart, lift your hips. Exhale, tuck the toes, send your hip bones all the way up and back, taking several deep breaths in downward facing dog. Inhale, take your gaze forward, soften the knees. Exhale fully, step or walk your feet to the top of your space. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward folds. Press through the feet as you inhale, reverse swan dive all the way back up to standing, arms reaching above you. Exhale, palms to touch, hands through heart center as you fold in half. Left hand outside the right foot. Inhale, peel your right arm up to twist. Exhale, fold through center. Right fingertips outside the left foot. Inhale, left fingertips reach to the sky. Exhale, fold into center. Breathe in, lift and lengthen. Breathe out, plant the palms, step the feet back, hug the elbows in as you lower with control halfway down. Tops of the feet to the earth. Inhale, straighten the arms, lift up through the heart. Exhale, tuck the toes, send the hip bones up and back. Breathe deeply. Again, take the gaze forward as you breathe in, preparing to exhale yourself to the top of your space. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold and deepen. Inhale, rise all the way up, sweep the arms above you. Exhale, hinge to fold in half. Inhale, right arm twist to the sky. Exhale, fold through center. Breathe in, left arm twist to the ceiling. Breathe out, fold to center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step your feet back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, peel the heart up and through, upward dog. Exhale, send the hip bones up and back, downward dog. Stay to breathe. Inhale, stretch your right heel up and towards the ceiling, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack open through the hips, breathing again into your opening hip and heart. Inhale, re-extend your heel up and back, flex the toes in. As you exhale, step your foot forward into a low lunge. Come light up onto the fingertips. Spend a few breaths exploring your hips before gently dropping the back knee down to the floor. Inhale, arms sweep up to the sky, crescent lunge. Exhale, interlace the fingertips behind your skull and press into the hands to lift the heart forward and flare the elbows out, opening into the heart and chest. Spend several deep breaths here. When you're ready, inhale to extend the arms back up. Exhale, down to the lunge. Flex the back toes under to lift the knee and inhale your right arm up to the ceiling. Dragonfly twist. Think of drawing the right shoulder blade down and back, gaze up past the right hand. One more deep breath in. Exhale, wave your hand to the floor. Press through the feet as you inhale. Windmill the arms up and apart, planting the back heel to the mat. Warrior two. Keep a strong bend in your right leg. Gaze is past the right fingertips. Keep the lunge as you inhale. Sweep your right arm to the sky. Drape your left hand down your back thigh. Reverse warrior. Exhale, reach the right fingertips forward, gently straightening the right thigh. Right hand comes inside the right ankle or shin as you tick-tock left arm to the ceiling. Triangle pose, gaze up to the left hand. Again, this time peel the left shoulder blade down and back, opening through the heart. Your next exhale, windmill the hands either side of the right foot. Shift the weight into that foot as you inhale, left toes high to the sky, standing splits. Drape your nose to your right shin. And then exhale, float the left foot beside the right forward fold. Inhale to lift and lengthen. Exhale to deepen. Bend your knees, sink your hips back. Inhale, reach the arms forward into chair pose. Sink the weight into your heels, drop the shoulders down and back. Feel the belly button drop behind the rib cage. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, fold forward to release. Inhale, lift and lengthen halfway. Exhale, plant palms, step the feet back, lower in your chaturanga just as before. Breathe in, lift up through heart, upward dog. Breathe out, lift the hips up and back, downward dog. Inhale, stretch your left heel up and back, flexing through the toes. Exhale, bend the knees, stack your hips open, opening through left hip. Inhale to re-extend, heel up and back. Exhale, step forward into your lunge, spending a couple of breaths, shifting through the hips, exploring sensation, before gently dropping the right knee to the mat, preparing for your crescent lunge. Inhale, reach the arms above you. Exhale, clasp the hands behind your skull, again flaring open through the elbows, pressing the heart forward and up. You'll inhale, re-extend, arms back up and out. Exhale, float the hands either side of the left foot. Tuck the back toes to lift the back knee. Inhale, peel your left arm up and dragonfly twist. Gaze up past the left fingertips. Feel the heart open. Deep breath in. Exhale, float the left palm down. Root to rise as you inhale. Peel the arms up and apart. Right heel pivots down to the mat. Set your gaze past the left fingertips. Commit to the lunge in your left leg as you inhale. Reach your left fingertips up towards the ceiling. Drape the right hand down the back thigh. Reverse warrior. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, reach forward through the left fingertips. Gently straighten through the left leg as you bring that hand inside ankle or shin. And then peel your right arm up into triangle. Gaze up past the right hand. Shoulder dropping down and back. One more deep inhale breath. Exhale, float the right hand down towards the earth, coming back into your lunge. Hands framing the left foot before kicking your right heel up to the sky. Standing split, nose to left knee. Deep breath in to reach. Breath out, float the right foot beside the left, coming into a forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, forward fold. Again, bend your knees, sink your hips back. Inhale, reach the arms, biceps by the ears, chair pose. Root through the right heel. Inhale, lift the left thigh up to wrap over the right. Maybe hooking toes behind the right calf or ankle or gently to the floor. Sweep your left arm under the right, palms to touch, eagle squat. Sink your hips low, keep heart high, elbows lifted, palms pressing away from you. Inhale, unwind, keep the balance in the right leg as you reach for your left foot with the left hand. Float the right hand down to the floor. And again, press through left hip and heart, stretching heel towards glute. Or find a half moon balance. Lengthen the leg and arm out. One deep breath in. Exhale, float back into your fold. Half lift, lengthen to deepen. Bend your knees, sink your hips, meet back in chair pose. Coming into the other side. Root through the left heel. Inhale, lift the right thigh to wrap up and around the left, and weave the right arm underneath the left. Feeling all the joints squeeze, sink low, sink deep, press the palms away from your face. And keep the balance in your left heel as you gently unwind, reaching for the right foot with the right hand, left hand floating to the floor, taking the turn to open through right hip and heart, or just releasing the foot into a half moon balance, extending the leg out, arm to sky. One more deep breath in, breath out to fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in deep. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, plant palms, step back, top of your push-up, plank pose, shoulders over the wrists. Hold the center line as you lower one elbow at a time into forearm plank. Breathe, hips in line, heels to heart. Just one more deep breath in. Exhale to gently, slowly lower all the way to your belly. You can make a pillow with your hands for your forehead or lay one cheek to the mat. Eventually slide your palms beside the shoulder heads, elbows back behind you. Plant the tops of your feet firm to the earth. As you inhale, thread the heart forward, lift your head and heart, as if you were trying to imaginarily squeeze the mat back behind you, but you're not pressing your palms all the way down. Feel the back body squeeze. Exhale to lower and release. Bend your right knee. Reach your right hand for the right foot. And keep that same back strength as you thread the heart forward, inhaling head and heart, this time with the bent right knee, lifting and stretching a little bit more through the right shoulder and chest. Deep breath in, breath out, release all the way back down. And then bend the left knee, reach back with the left hand. Start by threading head and heart forward. Keep the right foot planted. Inhale to lift and open a little bit further in the left shoulder and heart space. Deep inhale, exhale to lower. And if you'd like to take full bow, bend both knees. Reach one hand at a time to grasp the back of the feet. Inhale, thread head and heart forward, kick into your hands, point your toes to the ceiling. Take several deep breaths, letting the heart space open. You're ready, exhale, gently release all the way back down. And then you can take a few moments, press into your palms, send the hips back to your heels, breathing in a child's pose stretch. Gently walk your hands up and over towards the right of your mat. Maybe you place the left palm on the right hand as you breathe from your left hip, through ribs, through shoulder. Walk yourself back through center child's pose before taking the other side stretch. Maybe the right palm on top of the left hand as you send the breath from right hip through the side body, the right shoulder and reaching arm. Eventually come back through to center. Press through both palms. Option here to just lengthen the heart forward, hips to sky for a deeper stretch before coming up through your seat. Sweeping the legs in front of you, preparing for seated forward folds. Flex the toes in towards your body. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Fold, maybe you grasp toes, ankles, or calves. Taking a few breaths to lengthen and deepen. Eventually releasing any gripping, letting the chin fall to the chest, and sending the breath into the entire back body. Give yourself one more full round of breath. As you're ready, gently stack your spine up through your seat and make your way all the way onto your back body. Hug the knees into your chest. Maybe give a gentle rock side to side. And then keep a hold of your right shin with both hands. Elongate the left foot to the floor. Deep inhale as you hug shin in. Exhale, drape the right knee across your body. Extend the right arm in the opposite direction for supine twist. You can gaze past the right shoulder. Inhale, come back through to center. Before you switch sides, hug the left shin in, elongate the right heel to the floor. Take a breath in to squeeze. Breath out to drape the left knee across the body. Left arm extending in the opposite direction. Gaze to follow. Inhale back through to center. Gather both knees into your chest, and then grasp the arches of the feet with both hands or the big toes with the peace fingers. Slide the knees in towards your armpits. Take several deep breaths in Happy Baby. Feel your tailbone grow heavy to the mat, your spine stamp to the earth. Head and shoulders relaxed. When you're ready, simply extend your legs out long. Let your arms rest, palms face out beside you. Close the eyes if they're not already closed. And take full rest, Shavasana. Gently start to wriggle fingertips and toes. Maybe taking a full body stretch to reawaken. Before coming on to either side, knees to chest, just taking a moment in your space, noticing your breath and energy and connection before making your way to a seat and finding any final movement, posture, shape, mantra that gives you gratitude for this moment and meeting yourself where you are. Namaste.